All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Today we are going to do a really straightforward lab, the cart on a ramp lab. We've got multiple parts for this, and to do this, we are going to specifically use this, the LabQuest stream. So this is LabQuest data probes, and then we have this thing right here, which is a motion detector. Now I've got to get this secured just a little more tightly. It should be a little sturdier than that. Then I have this Dynamics ramp, and I have the ramp up at a bit of an angle so we can get some decent readings at it. Then we have these things. These were originally called Hall's carriages. They're just motion carts that have nice little low friction wheels and a little plunger on it. So basically what we will do is start this at the top. And by the way, these Hall's carriages are sort of special ones because they also have built-in sensors. We won't use those for this particular lab. We're going to use the motion detector right here. So basically what we'll do is start this up here, get it in the tracks, and we'll let it go down, okay? And what happens is I will connect the LabQuest stream to the motion detector, which I've actually already done. I've already plugged it in. Then we're going to use Vernier Graphical GW. Hopefully you can see that. That should be an app on your iPad. If you go to self-service, you can get that. And then there's the Cart on a Ramp Lab, which should be included in your instructions. So you can use that. Okay. What we're going to do then is we're going to get this connected, and you have to connect it, the LabQuest, through that particular app, Graphical Analysis GW. And then what you're going to do is go to where it says New Experiment right here. You're going to click on that. And this is after you get the LabQuest stream turned on and the motion detector plugged in. You're going to click on LabQuest stream. Okay, that's this thing. And then, and it may take a little while, select an accessory is going to come up. And on the back, there's going to be a number. This one is 1900126. The numbers for yours are going to be very similar. Okay, and you're going to select that particular one. At that point, then, we're going to have a little chart set up and open for us. Right at the top, it says collect. Before you collect, down at the bottom, it should say time-based rate, 20 samples per second. If you click on that, you need to open that up. That's going to guide how data is taken here. It should say in the tab open, start collection manually, and I want you to change end collection to manually also. We can hit done, and that's ready to go, okay? Now, if everything's set correct, you gotta make sure that the motion detector is changed to ramp, so the cart, I mean, okay? And you wanna know exactly where this starts, and you'll follow the directions pretty specifically. And there's also a couple preliminary questions, 3 of them that I want you to answer before you start the lab. But for all practical purposes, we're gonna start this up here. And when I'm ready to hit it, to start this, first, and we wanna make sure we do a few readings and check where it's at. And you can actually see when you're ready, it tells you the position of this thing, okay? You're gonna wanna set it so it starts at the exact correct position every time. And you're gonna hit collect. And then you can let this go. And basically, we just let it go. And it's going to bounce and bounce and bounce until it comes to rest. And end collection. This is the data you are then going to analyze. And the data is going to look something like what we have right here. What I will do then is, for those of us that are doing distance learning, the cohort C kids, and if anybody's absent, I'm going to upload this video along with this data file to Schoology, and you can actually do this yourself. All you're going to have to do is open the data file that I provide for you of this particular experiment, this particular lab, and you can go through the lab and answer the questions from there. This lab will be due next Monday. Also, the rest of this week, we're going to cover stuff on one-dimensional motion. There'll be some notes as we go along. And be aware that we, unit one is really on one-dimensional motion, and it's chapter 2, by the way. Those problems from chapter 2 are going to be due to be submitted next Monday. And I'm thinking next Wednesday we will take our first quiz, test, exam, whatever it is, probably a quiz. So just so you know, a little preview of what's coming on this week. Hopefully that works for you, and hopefully you can get the lab done. Thank you. Excuse me.